Hey y'all, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another happy collab, and this time we're having a party. Yeah! And any good party, you need a good appetizer. And if you are anything like me, you got just a little too fluffy over the holidays and you're looking to change that. So we are going to be doing some healthy appetizers today. Today is also my very first premiere, assuming that all technology works in my favor. So come see me, come hang out. If you're here, say hi, let me know. Hopefully I'm able to chat back. Thank you very much, Tangi, over at W.T.F with the family Tabors, for inviting me to be a part of the Happy Collab. I will make sure that every single channel participating is linked in my description box below. And when you are done watching this, make sure you go check out their recipes. So now, let's get cooking.
Give me a reason to get out of bed. I need a minute to think, or maybe two. 'Cause yesterday I lost control and said some things I felt that you should know. I need a day to clear my mind and leave it all behind.
This is very important, y'all. Frank's Red Hot Original Sauce. Anything else is just not going to taste right. If you want to have the buffalo indulgent flavor without all the fried calories of the chicken wings, I promise you, use this.
It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, I let my worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, I keep repeating the same mistakes.
I'm not listing measurements here, nor am I actually really measuring, as you can see, because it's pretty subjective to your taste. So if you like super spicy, use more hot sauce, chili powder, or paprika. If you don't like as much spice, use less. Maybe put in a little bit more of the maple syrup so that it's a bit like a sweet and spicy, and maybe just throw in a splash of milk to balance the spice out. You just want enough sauce to coat the cauliflower, but you don't want them to be swimming around in the sauce, if that makes sense.
I did them all before, in every shape. There's a million ways to mess things up, and I need some time to figure out what to say and make our troubles disappear. Oh, tomorrow's near. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight tomorrow.
After you coat them, you just pop them back in the oven for 5 more minutes just to warm through and coat, and then you're done. But something that's even easier, a 3-ingredient, no-bake appetizer. Who does not love that?
Let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow I will set things straight. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. Let all my troubles go away. Tomorrow, it's gonna be okay. No matter come what may, I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow.
For the cheese in this recipe, you want spreadable herbed cheese. So I use goat cheese that I find at my local's farmer's market, but there are certainly other types of spreadable cheese at the grocery store. Just make sure that it's soft so that, you know, as I keep saying, it's spreadable.
Let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight tomorrow. Let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow.
Y'all, These appetizers could not be any easier, which is always a good thing. First, from Pioneer Woman, we've got, we'll call them stuffed bell peppers. They are literally mini bell peppers cut in half, de-seeded. You put some herbed goat cheese or spreadable cheese. It doesn't have to be goat cheese. I just had goat cheese. And you're supposed to top them with chives. I didn't have any chives, but I did have green onions, so we substituted. And it kind of looks like, what is it, potato skins? Kind of looks like potato skins, but with bell peppers instead of potatoes, so win. The second one is Buffalo Cauliflower wings. Now, obviously, you're going to want little larger cauliflowers than what I had on hand. I just had florets. So this isn't exactly a finger food the way it would be if you had like the larger cauliflower chunks, but you know, you work with what you got. Now, we're also going to try a mocktail. This will be the very first time I've tried this, so let's see what's gonna happen. But I've got a fancy champagne flute, because you know, we fancy like that. Green juice, which I'll talk about why in a minute, but this has apple, celery, cucumber, kale, and collard greens. And then I'm just gonna mix it with tonic water, because I figure like gin and tonic is good. So maybe green juice and tonic is good. And then you feel fancy like you're having a cocktail, but you're defluffifying from your holiday escapades. So let me be the guinea pig and taste test this really quick for you. I'm just gonna do a little bit to start, like just that much, because if I don't like it, don't wanna ruin the whole green juice. And then we'll just add a little bit of tonic. I have no idea how this is gonna taste. It doesn't look very appetizing, but let's see. Oh, yeah, it's kind of like kombucha, but it's not, it doesn't have the like sour taste. It's just a fizzy green juice. I like it. It's not gonna win any awards for color though. Let's just talk about this. This is like mushed peas, but you know, it's tasty. So anyway, let me mix up my little cocktail and then I wanna have a chat. So we're gonna do half a green juice, well, half a flute of green juice, and then, so equal parts green juice and tonic. And it looks like that. Okay, before I have the chat, let's taste test these appetizers for you. So I'll start with the mini bell peppers. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, you're not gonna fool anybody. It's not a potato skin, but it's good, it's crunchy. It feels luxurious because of the cheese, so it's fine. Now, onto the buffalo chicken bite. Buffalo cauliflower. Yeah. Ooh, spicy. Oh man, I made it really spicy. Whew. Maybe you should measure out the paprika. You can serve it with some ranch, although that's not very healthy. I used to have, although I don't have anymore because it expired, but Flavor God has some ranch seasoning that you could just dibble on top of this. Dibble? It's not even a word. Dibble. We're gonna go with it. You can dibble on top of this and it kind of cools the heat off a bit. Or you could maybe make a yogurt sauce or something, but I'm just gonna eat it spicy tonight. You might fool some people with this into thinking it's chicken wings, because that buffalo sauce is definitely buffalo sauce. Okay. So, while I sit here and eat, I want to have a chat about 2022 goals. Now, if you're watching this in the premiere, chat with me about this because I'm curious to know what you guys think. If you're not and you're just watching this after the premiere, then still leave a comment because I can't be the only one that feels this way. I don't like the term New Year's resolutions. Why? Resolution to me is like just has a very like negative connotation to it. It's like, ugh, I don't want to do this, but I suppose I will resolve to do it. That's not a very like mentally healthy way to enter the year, right? Also, New Year's resolutions, you make those once a year. I don't have time for that. So what I like to do is I just make goals, but I make them every month. So January is no different. I have January goals. Now, usually they are they have a bit more oomph to them because they are at the start of a year, but I don't call them New Year's resolutions. Chat with me, Premiere or comments. Let me know if you agree, disagree, think I'm crazy, just whatever you think, let me know. But I also want to know what your New Year's resolutions are or January goals, depending on what you like to call them. For me, as I said at the beginning of this video, I got a little fluffy over the holidays. And I wasn't mad about it during the holidays, but I'm pretty angry about it now. So my January goals usually tend to have something to do with getting my health back on track. So like most people, I think, holidays I kind of just forget that health is even a thing. January goals for me are, roughly to get my health back on track. I did not stop working out during the holidays. First time for everything, I suppose. But this time I didn't. So I didn't have to say, get back to working out. I was already working out. For me, what went off track was diet. So January goal is to have a cleaner diet. The other goal I had was to drink 1 bottle of green juice every single day. Every single day. Hence why I'm trying green juice and tonic. There are a couple of other things that have nothing to do with my health. Like I have some YouTube goals. I have some things like that. But health is probably the biggest one. And the other thing, it's really hard to talk and taste test these appetizers at the same time because I'm just talking with my mouth full. But they're delicious. Anyway, so the other thing that I did, in December, I read this book. Let me see. I do actually have it right here. I read this book called The Forever Dog. Have you heard of this? If you have, chat me about it, comment about it. What'd you think? It's written by 2 people. One person's not a vet, but the other person is a vet. So it, made some sense to me. But it's all about the science of longevity in dogs. And my dog is turning 8 this year, you guys. Like just in a couple of weeks, actually. He'll be 8 years old. Oh, be still my heart. And he's starting to show some signs of aging and slowing down. And I didn't like that. I want him to live forever. So I read that book. But a lot of that book talks about the longevity of dogs. Some of it equates very similarly to the longevity of humans. So it really got me thinking about like my health as well as my dog. So like my dog doesn't know it, but he has January goals too. And it's for him and me both to live a long and healthy life. And we even got Jared on board. So he pinky swore that he would start paying attention to his health in January too. So we're on a mission. But I've also found that the most important thing, besides just having a goal, for me anyways, is to make sure that I've got an action plan of how I plan to achieve that goal. And it can be as informal as like, clean eating, I'm going to cook more. Or it can be like super structured, like I'm going to cook lunch and dinner every single day. Who has time for that? But you could do that. It could be super structured or it could be super informal. So let me know in the comments. What are your goals and what's one action that you're going to take to accomplish your goals? Because I feel very strongly about this. If you have a goal or a resolution and you don't have an action plan, you are absolutely not going to get there. You're just not. You have to have an action plan, a way of achieving your goal, or come February, like the rest of the world, you're just going to forget that you made these resolutions and you're going to go back to your old habits. So I don't want that for you. Tell me your action plan. Don't forget that this was a part of the Happy Collab. All of the channels are linked down below. They have their own recipes, some healthy, maybe some not. I haven't seen all of them yet, but I know they're gonna be good because they're good every single time we do a Happy Collab. So make sure you check them out when you're done watching this video. If you are also on a health journey this year, give this video a big thumbs up so that we all know we're all in it. No one's alone. And make sure you subscribe so you can see all of the healthy recipes that I put out this year. Here's to 2022. I hope you have a great year. Cheers.